Hey, this is our government project, and
That is all.
Okay, the Articles of Confederation was the first official government of the United States and had many weaknesses, such as the central government under the Articles was too weak since the majority of the power rested with the states, and Congress under the Articles did not have the power to tax, which meant that they could never put their finances in order.
The Virginia Plan, written by James Madison and proposed by Edmund Randolph, presented a federal government divided into three branches of government: executive, legislative, and judicial. The Virginia Plan forced the convention into a conflict of interest between the large states and the small states. The states with a smaller population wanted equal representation in the legislative branch of government with that of the states with a larger population.
The New Jersey Plan was the idea of equal representation, and it was an argument proposed by the smaller states who were afraid that the larger states would control the government if population was the sole basis for representation. The solution to the problem of large state tyranny, equal representation by each state, was contained in the New Jersey Plan, which called for only one house of Congress. Each state would have an equal number of representatives in Congress.
The Great Compromise, also called the Connecticut Compromise, was first suggested by Benjamin Franklin to resolve the differences between the large states Virginia Plan and the small states. Connecticut's representatives proposed that the House of Representatives be elected on the basis of population, and the Senate would be elected on the basis of equal representation.
The Constitutional Convention took place from May 14th to September 17th, 1787 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to address problems in governing the United States of America, which had been operating under the Articles of Confederation following independence from Great Britain. Although the convention was intended to revise the Articles of Confederation, the intention of James Madison and Alexander Hamilton was to create a new government rather than fix the existing one. The delegates elected George Washington to preside over the convention. The result of the convention was the United States Constitution, placing the convention among the most significant events in the history of the United States.
How did the Constitution fix the Articles of the Confederation? The Constitution allowed for the creation of an army. It allowed for the coinage of money. It established a federal judiciary. It permitted the federal government to enter into treaties and trade agreements as one nation rather than as a piece of 13 separate areas. The Constitution made the federal government the sun and the states the planets, rather than the other way around.
So that's it. Enjoy the pictures.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thanks, bye.